Sorry, guys. I had to go handle some home stuff. Stuff do be happening at home. You know what I mean? Stuff do be happening at home, and when it does, I be handling it. Sometimes you just got to handle stuff at home. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make sure that you guys can hear this. There you go. That should be fine. Okay, so I think I've ordered everything that was over here. I did not order this stuff. I need to order one of those, two of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. No, two of those, two of those, one of those. 96 of those is freaking crazy. I think that's good. I think we've got enough inventory. Now let's speed a homeboys. We just had like $5,000 in inventory, by the way. That's freaking wild. Maybe that prediction of us going broke was accurate. I didn't mean to hit you, Lance. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's open up. I had an intern once that could quote this entire song. I was very impressed with her. Dungeons Dragons. Okay. Hello? Stop running from me, Hans. Thank you. Flat screen. Guys, look at how far Egg Rotten More has come. We went from rotten eggs here in the front window, just letting them bake in the sun, to look at where we are now. Oh my god! You guys, we've come such a long way. It's so beautiful. Is everything stocked? We low key could do with some apples. Apples? Apples? Hello, sir? Did y'all see that? He just like ran through everything. Hello? Can you not, sir? Kiwis. We could use some kiwi action. Boom. And fill her up. We could use some mushrooms. Mushrooms? There's somebody waiting for me at checkout. That's okay. I just have to quickly restock the mushrooms. I just want to make sure that everyone can get shroomed up. Hello? This box was like empty. Did you guys see that? There's like no mushrooms in that box. It's an empty box of mushrooms. Holy cow. There's nothing in there. Sorry, ma'am. Thank you. You look a lot like my cleaning lady. I'm sure you get that all the time. Is it my fault that all you bitches wrong? So to send a thank you note, you little hoe. Now I'm gonna wrap your coffin with a bow. And niggas, you just mad because you took the spot. Where's that bitch mad because I took the spot? Well, bitch, if you ain't shitting, then get off the pot. I hear the mumbling. I hear the cackling. I got scared, shook, panicking. Overseas, church, Vatican. Gonna stand still, mannequin. You wanna sleep on me overnight? I'm the motherfucking boss, overright. And when I pull up, vroom, motorbike, overbite. Stop, Tristan. Stop. You're letting your thug show a little bit. Man and Eli. Why do I finish playing this game and actually feel exhausted? Like, I will end tonight after playing this game and I will actually be like, oh my God, what a day. It is a lot. It's a lot of work managing a grocery store. Maybe it's because I'm still a cashier. Maybe it's about time we bring Barry back. But Barry doesn't bring in the money. They're not fast enough. So It's just like we don't get the customers in. If I'm not on the register, we don't bring in the dough. We can't keep the store open if I'm not on the register. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? 23, 25. Do you know what I was thinking about earlier today? Me and my little brother were hanging out. We were just talking about like what life looks like in the future. And I'm like, I asked, or he kind of was in this thing where he's like, I don't really know what I want to be. And I'm like, dude, you're young. It's okay that you don't know what you want to be when you grow up yet. But then I started thinking about what do I want to be when I grow up? And when I'm a big kid, I want either a work from home job or a travel job. But I think there's a caveat to that, right? If I'm going to do travel for work, I got to be able to take my family with me. And that doesn't necessarily mean that the company that I work for needs to pay for that, but the salary has to be able to sustain that. I don't think that I could handle being away from Brandon for 4 days out of the week traveling. And I get that there are some jobs that just call for that. Um, but I want a job where I can just like travel the US or even travel the globe and do that for work. But travel sometimes separates families, and I couldn't do that. I could vibe with a work from home job though. If you do work from home, though, I would imagine that takes a lot of self discipline to be able to just wake up and make the decision to be productive, even though you're like just a few feet away from your bed. Man, that takes discipline. That takes a lot of discipline. Where are my stalking guys? Because they're moving a little bit slow. So let's just give them a little oomph in the rear. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just need a little oomph in the rear. Where is. There he is. Jack. Where's Phil? 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 There you are. Boop, 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 boop. Have I paid my bills? I don't think I paid my bills today. Nope, sure didn't. 172 bucks in electricity. Have you ever been in a position to where your electricity was more expensive than your rent? Because that's what we're experiencing here at Egg Rottenmore. That's freaking crazy. 50 cents is your change. You got it. Today is not that busy of a day. These registers are just not popping off. You know what I mean? Do you know what it was at Walmart? Uh, we knew that it was going to be busy if it was food stamps time. If it was food stamps time around the month, like, dude, third of the month, I don't care what day of the week it was, you knew it was finna be crazy. And you knew that the first Sunday after the third of the month, oh my gosh, that Sunday you had to have cashiers out the wazoo. You had to make sure milk was stocked. You had to make sure that baby formula was stocked, the bread was stocked. Those were the crazy, crazy days. Everyone came in at the same time to get their groceries done. And these people were buying like huge baskets of groceries. Food stamps in Texas is crazy how much money they used to give out. Which I mean, like, good for them. If I was receiving food stamps like that, I'd be buying grocery baskets like that too. I'm not even hating on them for it, to be honest. I think this is what that guy was complaining was full. Yeah, yeah, that's what he was complaining about. Slow down and grab the wall. Did anybody in the chat play sports? Any sporters? My little brother is a sporter, and I'm not much of a sporter. I never was. I played soccer in third grade, but that's about it. And I'll be honest with you, I was pretty good at it. I mean, as good as a third grader could be. But after third grade soccer, I just was not a sports guy. I don't know, I just never found it interesting. For example, my boss is very much a sports fan, like especially baseball. Man, he's a baseball fanatic and he's passionate about it. And I love that about him. But sometimes we'll be at work and he wants to explain sports to me and he tries to explain to me what's going on in a baseball game, like when they get a touchdown or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I'm not saying that it's not impressive. What they're doing is so impressive. To have a ball coming at you like 90 miles an hour and you being able to aim a bat and hit that, that's crazy skill. Um, or even like with football, like an entire football field away, someone's throwing a ball at you and you being able to catch that and continue running without tackling. Like sports are crazy. Like to be able to have the skill to do stuff like that, it is impressive. But I told him I was like, as impressive it is as it is, it's just not something I care about. Like it's not interesting to me. I'm sure it's interesting to a lot of people. It's not interesting to me. Like he'll talk about no hitters and being in the 75th inning and all that good stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like it's a really big deal. And I'm sure that it is a really big deal to a lot of people, but it's not a really big deal to me. Gas pedal, gas pedal. Guys, what is going on? There's no customers here. Oh, it's because we're closed. Oh my God. The reason why there's no customers here is because the store is closed. The store is closed. That's why there's no customers. Just so you know. Golly. Zero products not found. Zero products found expensive. Look at us go. That's freaking awesome. And we lost 1,200 bucks today, but we had to do our big stocking order. The scallops, the apples, and the eggs have changed price. I'm not gonna remember that. So, and you guys are really bad about typing it in chat. So I'm just gonna come over here, pay my bills, and then do price changes using this fancy new price changes app. Eggs is now $4.44, so we're gonna do 4.50 because we round up by 25 cents. And then we've got apples, $13.80. We're gonna go 14 bucks on that. Would you pay $14 for an apple, chat? Yes or no? Tell me the truth. It'd have to be a really good apple. What is the most expensive fruit that you've ever purchased? $4. Most expensive fruit that you've ever purchased. You guys, let me tell you, have you ever eaten a jackfruit? And if you have, then you know where I'm going with this. Jackfruit, whenever me and Brandon saw it at HEB, we were like, we gotta try that thing. This thing's like this huge, this jackfruit, and it's spiky on the outside. And when you look it up, it says that the nectar, like the juices inside, are just really sweet. We're open. Hey, Mr. Christmas sweater guy, do you want to come get some groceries? Golly, look at this mess. But it's really sweet on the inside, apparently. I spent $28 on that jackfruit. I mean, granted, it's big, but $28 for that jackfruit. That's crazy. My gosh. You guys, if you want your little avatar to be down here at the bottom of the screen, do exclamation point join. Aren't they so cutesy? I just added that today, and look how cutesy it is. Yo, Harry, lock in. It's time to go, okay? We really need some money. We're supposed to be getting closer to $30,000, and we are not getting closer to $30,000. Honestly, we're getting closer to that side of the prediction that's just me being broke. Oh, wait. Oh my God, produce looks like a mess. It's so empty. Okay, let's get the apples. It's a mess over here. Jackfruit, though, to be honest with you, I don't think I will ever eat it again. I did eat it that once, and I'm not doing that again. It is the most difficult fruit to cut up. You have to cut it in spirals. So it's just really difficult to handle. And it wasn't that good. It was not that good. It was kind of nasty, actually. It was really bitter. It wasn't as sweet as I was hoping it was going to be. But apparently, the one that we got wasn't very ripe. So I will give it that. But the cutting process, I mean, oh my gosh, what was it? I mean, I wish he was here to like help me explain it, but I mean, it literally had to have taken like 30 minutes for me to cut up that jackfruit. That was crazy. You know what I could see? I could see instead of having to cut up a jackfruit and put it in slices, I could see somebody enjoying jackfruit as a juice. Like to put it through a juicer and just chunk it up instead of having to deal with all the bull crap of cutting it up. I could see that being enjoyable. But anything other than that, absolutely freaking not. It's just too much. Let's hit the lights. Yeah. Boom. Badonka donk. You guys ever been line dancing? I wish there was a line dance to this song. There probably is one, actually. I just don't know it. The bars that I went to when I was younger, though, they did not have a line dance for this song. Someone's complaining about something not being in stock. Ew! Oh, there she is. Yo, she's quick with it. Sahari is quick with it, okay? She comes in and cleans stuff up. Oh, I thought he fell. Okay, the guys are doing good, to be honest with you. They're doing a lot better than I thought they were going to do with like stocking things up. Products must be the same. It is the same. It's water. How are we doing ketchup? Is ketchup stocked? We could use some more ketchup out here. Where's the ketchup? Hello? Ketchup? Ketchup? Hello? Ketchup? Ketchup? Hello? Ketchup? Ketchup? Where's the ketchup? Hello? God knows we're going to talk about your clothes. You know, talking about you makes me smile. But once in a while, I want to talk about me. You want to talk about where's the ketchup, bro? Hello? I like talking about you. Fuck this. I gotta run a register. There's a line out here. I'm over here worried about where the ketchup goes in the room. $100 even. You got it, ma'am. They'll handle the ketchup. They'll handle it. It's handled. Talk about your grandma down in Alabama. God, I love cheese. You know what I did today? I made chicken Alfredo, right? Which, whenever I make chicken Alfredo, I make it with like fresh Parmesan. And so I'm grating this fresh Parmesan right from the wheel, you know? Just really freaking good cheese. And you guys, when you grate fresh cheese, you gotta sample it, right? Is that just me? When you grate fresh cheese, you gotta sample it. That's just the truth. You gotta sample it. It's so freaking like necessary just to make sure that you're not poisoning your family with whatever meal you're making. You just gotta go, And I don't know what it is, but so you freshly grate the cheese, which I mean flavor W, and that's the way to do it. And also it is good because it doesn't have the preservatives in it, so it helps it melt it in the pasta a lot easier. But I like to take a chunk of the cheese before it's been grated and bite into that, especially a nice rich Parmesan. Oh, it's so freaking good. Sir, you used to come in here and give me exact change. All the time. You would come in here and give me exact change, and now you're not doing that anymore. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of pisses me off. Get out of here. Some of these customers have just changed, you know? They think that because we've made it big at Ed Rottenmore and that we're considering franchising, they think that they can just come in and take advantage of me. And that kind of makes me mad. God, we are just getting through this line. Imagine if you were at a grocery store and you saw a cashier going like this. I mean, come on. I'd be like, yo, I'm waiting in that line. Yo, Harry, speed it up, please. Thank you. Yo, my scans per second here, though, I wish there was a meter. I wish there was a way to like actually measure that. I've got to be doing like 700 scans per second right now. Come on, somebody do the math. Somebody do the math. Couldn't find sushi. I get that. The guys are kind of overworked today, not gonna lie. I opened up before they had the opportunity to reopen because we're trying to hit that $30,000 mark. And to be honest with you, we're about to hit $20,000 for the first time. So I'm not even really worried about it. The fact that they couldn't find the sushi, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I promise you it will. Yo, three things of ice cream? Thank you. Thank you for the sale. Yo, look at her grocery order. That's freaking huge. 77.75. Okay, I get it. We're out of sushi. Can y'all shut up about the fucking sushi, please? Thank you. 62.35. Got it. Got it. 18.75. Got it. You know what though? As charismatic as I am, if I found a cashier that was like me, I would avoid that register. Do y'all feel? Do you get what I mean? If there was a cashier like me, there's no way I'm going to that register. I just don't have the social capacity for it. Like I can talk to people like this, but when people try to talk like this to me, I'm just like, yo, and I shut down. It's like I close up. You know what I mean? Whew, it get I don't know. The social anxiety is real. Do you know what I've learned though? I wasn't like this before the pandemic. And something about being cooped up and not being able to go anywhere for that long of a period of time, simple things like talking to somebody in a drive-through. I mean, that's so simple for most. And to be honest with you, before the pandemic, it was simple for me. And I knew that people had social anxiety. So doing things like that was just really overwhelming. And I get that. But I did not have that until the pandemic. The pandemic brought social anxiety into my life. Going that long of a period of time without being able to talk to people in an everyday capacity, especially the face to face stuff and being able to pick up social cues and nonverbal cues, it killed me. If I'm at a gas pump and it says go see cashier, I'm going to a different gas station. There's no way. There's no way I'm going inside and talking to that cashier. Or if I'm at a self checkout and there's an error or it wants to do like a verification and somebody has to come over and check my order, oh my God, I'm cringing. I literally just want to get into a ball and cry. Racks are full. Well, fix it. Oh, it's this stuff again. It's this stuff again. Boom. You got it. I fixed it. Go. Thank you. Bye. Is that all the customers? I think that's all the customers. Yeah, next day. Boom. 9 products not found. Ooh. Ooh. That's not that great. That could be a little better. Not gonna lie, that could be a little better. Next day. Honey, carrots, and powdered sugar. The susu kind. Honey, carrots, and powdered sugar. Honey, carrots, and powdered sugar. 4.50 for the carrots. Honey. Powdered. This one, boom. Yep, 6.25. Boom. I did it. Sorry, guys, I was glitching for a second. God, the guys are kind of restocking kind of slow, but I feel like I can't open up the next day until they restock the store because, well, actually. Can we hire another restocker at this point? I need 7 more. Yo, you can do 6 restockers now? That's crazy. I feel like that's a new thing. Wow, 6 of them. Holy cow. Okay, so if we're doing that, we need 7 more racks, which means we need the next growth. Where's the other restocking guy? Here you are. You're moving too slow. Thank you. Let's help them restock all of this, I guess. I mean, if all this stuff is empty, it just isn't going to make sense to go ahead and start the next day because then all the customers are not going to be able to find product and we're not going to be able to make money. And the goal is to get to 30 grand. So, how am I going to get to 30 grand if I don't have any money? It's just not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? God, that fit perfectly. Did you see that? That was beautiful. Look at that. Last one in the box, and the shelf is perfectly stocked. That was just gorgeous. God, that made me wet a little bit, not gonna lie. Okay, let's put more spaghetti out here. God, I love spaghetti. I had spaghetti this week. So freaking good. Do, 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 do. Small eggs, the four count of huevitos. So many boxes. It is a lot of boxes. But we've got to get through these boxes. The huevitos are full. That's what I was just telling everybody is that it doesn't really make sense for me to open up the store right now if all these boxes are outside because there's so many things that are out of stock. We literally had 9 items complained about out of stock on the previous day. So that's not going to fly. Not at Egg Rotten more. We hold ourselves to a higher standard. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Water. Okay. Cereal. Do you guys have a favorite cereal? I think my favorite cereal right now is probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But whenever I was younger, it was Cocoa Puffs. Golly, Cocoa Puffs are good. I haven't had Cocoa Puffs in ages. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so freaking good. But yeah, I think that Cocoa Puffs is going to be on my grocery order next. I still couldn't find the ketchup, by the way. This actually made me mad a few minutes ago, and I ended up just throwing the ketchup on the floor. I might do that again. Do you guys see ketchup anywhere? It's in here somewhere. Ketchup. It's right here. Oh God. Oh my gosh. The contribution towards me playing Phasmophobia again? That's crazy. Uh, that was a fun night though. Those highlights are crazy. I would be down to play it again, not going to lie. It was fun. It's just I don't vibe with scary stuff. So the pop-up stuff and Betty trying to kill me and Jay trying to kill me and asking Jay if he can draw for me, it's just it was a lot. Okay? It was a lot and it was scary and it was stimulating and yeah. If you guys want to see me play something uncomfortable, contribute to the me playing Phasmophobia again challenge. It was a really fun night, and it was cool to be able to do co-op stuff with you, Brandon. But that was crazy. That was a crazy night. I'd be down to do it again, though. I would not be against it. What are you complaining about? Soda. The soda's full, he says. He's right. He was not lying. The soda was in fact full. Okay, so if I come over here and hello, flower. Golly, this back room is a mess. It's so disorganized. But the guys seem to get away with it, you know? They seem to be doing okay. They seem to be handling it just fine. I remember watching Kimmel play this game. Oh, he was so freaking good. But he's like all of his empty boxes, and he made like a pyramid outside of his store. You can't do that anymore. It won't let you place the boxes on the street, and your guys will pick them up, the empty boxes, if you've configured it to do it, which I have. So it doesn't make sense to put them out in the street. But oh golly, that was so funny. He made like a tower of it, and it was gorgeous. It was like all the way up to the sky. And every time that he went over there to put the stuff over there, it was like precision. I mean, he was like making it lined up so perfectly. It was gorgeous. I was so impressed. Things that you do. I remember Bella being on my stream before and her asking about how to get into the text file of this game to mess with your money. That was funny. Sometimes the money factors of games just get on your nerves. That was me with that Coaster Tycoon game recently. As much as I wanted to enjoy it, you couldn't progress in the game if you didn't have like $200,000 at all times. Money is if a game developer doesn't get their money thing right for their game, I mean, it could kill a game. I literally gave up on that game just because of money. If they were to redevelop how the money works in that game, I would consider playing it on stream again. But I wouldn't right now. This game doesn't really do that, but there's also not really penalties or fines in this game. The only thing that you have is your cost of your goods, and then you have your cost of your labor and staff. But like every time that you put a roller coaster in Coaster Tycoon, or what was it? Planet Coaster. Uh, every time that you put a coaster down, there was a monthly maintenance cost of like $400. And it's like, okay, well, I'm never gonna make any money. And I didn't. It was so easy to become broke. So simple. Say this. Stalking is kind of fun. I vibe with this. I could see myself stalking like routinely. When we first met, of our love everlasting. Okay, if I come over here and I put the. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's starting to look a lot better out here. So, yes, that makes him you. What is it? What is it? What's the ooh? What your ooh mean? What's your ooh mean? Love with you over and over again. I don't care how, where, or when. Where's the salt? Hello? Thank you. You're not the same person. You're always my husband, and I've been waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, oil is fine. What do you mean it looks clean? Are you talking about outside? That. That's because I've been spending the past 10 freaking minutes organizing it. And to be honest with you, I think what we're going to do before we head off for the night is going to be restocking. That's not what I meant to do. I screwed that up. Where's this? This was something else. It was peanut butter. That's what it was right there. Right? Is that what was right there? Was it peanut butter? Am I crazy? No, it was definitely peanut butter. You think so? You think so? Can you imagine? Like, this story of Odysseus is crazy. Can you imagine not seeing your partner for 20 years? I mean, just presumed dead? That's terrifying. Okay, so. Um, hello? Thank you. We're almost done out here. Does anybody in the chat have restless leg syndrome? That is a me thing for sure. I've had it my whole life, and I really didn't even know what it was until I got older and like self-diagnosed it. But like if I'm sitting down and even if I'm doing something active, like right now I'm playing a game, like my mind is engaged, my legs naturally will just bounce. Do your legs do that? Like I'll be here. I don't know if you can see this or not. Like I'll be here and my legs will just go bounce, 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 like routinely. I don't know what it is. Like, why does your body do that? Is your leg just like, I need to be doing something, I need to be occupied? I don't even understand the science behind that. But I'd be doing it. My legs be like all the time. Sometimes they do it so hard that it like shakes my car. Like I'll be sitting at a red light and my legs will be shaking and I'll be like feeling my car do this. Okay, so we've stocked everything that's outside. Now we need to actually, before we stock what's in the back room, let's see if there's anything out of stock on the sales floor. Let's order an extra one of those because we're going to need it. That's the one that I was worried about, to be honest with you, was the chicken. Let's order an extra one of those, an extra one of those, and then I think that's it. Oh, and an extra one of those. Yep. Okay, so now they're gonna keep working on that because that's all the stuff that needs to be stocked on the sales floor. And now we're going to restock what's needed in the back room because that's what we do. That's good. That's good. One of those, two of those, one of each of these, two of those, one of those, two of those. That's fine. Two of those, two of those, two of those, and then that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Hello. Let's get two of those, two of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, two of those, two of those, two of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, two 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 of those. Is this amusing, you guys? Surely this is like the most boring thing in the world. Just watching me freaking uh restock this stuff. Golly, it just takes so much to stock this store now. Like we've gotten to a point where it's just so expensive. So we've done that wall already. We need to do produce. Two of those, two of those, four of those, one of those, three of those, three of those, four of those. That's good, yeah? Four of those, six of the mayonnaises, four of those, two of those. I have to. I've got to get the product. They won't buy it if it's not here. And then chicken I've already taken care of. Two of those, one of those. Okay, we're back down to 15 grand again. But we've done it. Let's pay our bills. Oh, bills are paid. Awesome. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Oh my God, it's so full out there again. Let's do one more day. Need two pairs. I need two pairs. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Would you like to come to Egg Rotten More? We've got rotten eggs and sushi and stuff. I sure just walk right through my pile of stuff. That's fine. Rude. Your dress is gorgeous. Do you want to come get some groceries? Thank you. Yo, sir, if you come in here, I'm gonna need you to have the exact change. As you come in here, beginning, we opened up, exact change is what you got, and now you're coming here, you're kind of being a jerk a little bit. Just be nice, please. Thank you. Lock in, Harry. I need him to check out as many customers as possible. I also need these guys to work a little faster. Low key, I think we might need to go ahead and do the storage thing. That way we can hire the extra restocker. I mean, we're at the point now to where it takes so much to restock this store. Do you know what I mean? Hello? I'm always missing one restocker. Like, I'm always looking for one. It's this guy. Where are you when I need you? Never where I need you. Each other's hearts. Yo, W Lance, by the way. When's the last time that I had to get onto Lance? When is the last time that I had to get onto Lance? I can't think of a time. I can't think of a time that I've had to get onto Lance. Lance performs, and he doesn't expect anything in return. Not even pay. He works here for free. I'm just kidding. We pay him like $100 a day or something like that, which is crazy, by the way. Wait, we do have extra chicken. We have a whole freezer of chicken. Why did I think that it was just this chicken? I don't know. So if we have $14,000, when can I upgrade storage? 2250. I'm doing it. I've done it. Whoa, amazing. It's gorgeous. We've done it. We've done it. We upgraded storage. We did it. So now what we need to do then is we need to put 7 racks in. Once we put 7 racks in, we'll be able to hire another restocker. Period. Yes, exactly. Do the little emoji, the nails emoji that you can do. Mm. One. Oh, nope. 1, 2, 75. Honestly, what that does then is that takes our $30,000 goal and it drops it down to 25,000 because we've already done the storage upgrade. And then we're gonna take the racks and we're gonna buy them today. So yeah, 25 grand is really what we need now instead of 30, which is doable, by the way. Completely doable. We could do that. With this team, come on. Charles Hearts. 152.74. Get out of here. Yo, I knew Mr. Christmas Sweater Guy was gonna come in and shop today. I just knew it. I just had a feeling. I just woke up out of bed and I was like, do you know what's gonna happen today? Mr. Christmas Sweater Guy is gonna come in. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just have a feeling. Come on, Harry, speed it up. As many customers as possible. Lock in. You know the craziest day that I've ever worked at Walmart is gonna be Black Friday. I mean, surprise, surprise, right? But logistically working that as a manager, oh my God, the amount of work that goes into that event to make sure that nobody dies at it, not even joking, it's crazy. I was the event coordinator for Black Friday for 1, 2, 3 years. I did really enjoy it. It was a lot of fun and I learned a lot, but you would not believe the amount of work that goes into allowing thousands of people inside of a single store to shop and the amount of coordination with local law enforcement. Like, I think it would surprise a lot of people to know that we start planning for Black Friday in like February. That's wild to me. To start planning for an event like that in February, I mean, come on. That's a lot. Local law enforcement has to get involved. There was one time, though, I do remember there was one Black Friday that I did run, I was in charge of, and I screwed up bad. I didn't set the lines up correctly. I didn't have enough lines for people to go to the registers. I was supposed to set up like 15 different avenues for people to get to the front checkouts from the back of the store, and I only set up 3 because that's what the guide told me to do, and I didn't know any better, but I should have asked somebody. So during the event, the fire marshal almost closed our store. Can you imagine seeing on the news local Walmart closed during Black Friday because the fire marshal shut it down? No joke. It was so bad. It was so bad. Fire marshal literally almost shut us down. So my co-manager at the time, he literally just started going through the apparel department and like knocking down clothes racks so that people could get to the front of the store so that we wouldn't get shut down. That was freaking wild. That same Black Friday, this was my first Black Friday that I ever ran, by the way. So it was like a newbie experience for me. You could pick up all of your large merchandise that you purchased, like TVs or like big bulk stuff. You could pick it up in automotive. So you would drive your car around to the back of the store, show them your receipt, and then they would deliver your product there. That way you didn't carry this giant TV through a store full of thousands of customers for Black Friday. And again, I only set up 1 row for the cars with cones. I should have set up like 3. So the police department had to come and fix that and like redirect traffic. Like our asset protection manager had to call the police department and be like, "Can we please get police officers here like right now because there are cars like trying to run into each other to go get their TVs from the back of the store." Uh, so that evening, the way that I ended my night at work was I went inside of a men's apparel rack. It was, I think, slacks is what it was, and I went inside of this circular pants display and I went in the middle of it, sat crisscross applesauce at like this was 4 in the morning that I was just done, and I had like a total like dissociative breakdown. Like I was just tuned out. I was like, bro, I'm freaking done. I was so scared of just losing my job. That was not a good experience. I did not do a good job that that year. I did a lot better the years following, but that was not a vibe. Yeah, chocolate sounds so good right now. Do you guys get really weird chocolate dreams? Like if you have chocolate before bed? Let me clear this out again because he's complaining that this is full and he's going to eventually complain about it again. Chocolate dreams are crazy. I don't know. I want to know what the chemical thing is with chocolate that makes you just trip out when you sleep. If I have chocolate, dude, I'll dream of some crazy stuff. Those are the kind of dreams. I mean, chocolate is good, but chocolate before bed? I'll dream that I'm getting chased by a banana and that banana happens to be the president of the United States. Like, those dreams will get wild. Like, there's some dreams that you have whenever you've had chocolate and you wake up and you're like, there's no way I just dreamt of that. Like, and I can never tell anybody that that just happened. Like, embarrassing dreams. Do you know what I mean? Yo, W. Lance. No one complains about Lance. No one's like, the produce line is too long. He's just freaking awesome. He's goaded, to be honest with you. 323. Good to go. You get out of here. Show me how to fight for now. Are there any customers left? A few. I wonder if we ran out of anything today. I don't think that we did because we made sure that everything in the store was stocked before we opened up the store. That's what we did. Yeah, that is what happened. Okay, Harry, speed it up. Speed it up, Harry. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Guys, I keep clicking the wrong button over here. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. This was fun. It was a really chill Sunday. Stardew Valley was really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with that.